Hello students, in 7th video lecture of Unit 2, that is structure of atom, you will be study towards spectrum and some problem based on it. First of all, spectrum. The splitting of a beam of light into radiation of different wavelength or frequencies after passing through a prism or diffraction grating is called dispersion, and the pattern of radiation observed after the dispersion is called spectrum. In other words, we may also define spectrum as the spectrum is the impression produced on the screen when radiations of particular wavelengths or frequencies are analyzed through a prism or a diffraction grating. The instrument used to separate radiations of different wavelengths or frequencies is termed spectroscope or spectrograph. The spectroscope consists of prism or diffraction grating and telescope. When a photographic film is used for recording, the instrument is known as spectrograph and the film is known as spectrogram. Depending on the source of radiations, the spectra are broadly classified into emission spectrum, absorption spectrum. So first of all, emission spectrum. When light is emitted by a self-luminous object is dispersed by a prism to the spectrum to get the spectrum is known as emission spectrum. Emission spectrum are of three types. First one, continuous spectrum. In the continuous spectrum, white light is allowed to pass through a prism. It gets resolved into several colors. The spectrum is rainbow of colors, that is violet merged into indigo, indigo into blue, blue into green, and so on. Means in continuous spectrum, no separation between the spectrum are found. They merge together. This is a continuous spectrum, that is there is no sharp boundary between two colors. Light from the sun, the filament of an incandescent tube bulb, flame of candle, or a carbon arc can give spectrum of this type. Here there is prism. When white light pass through the prism, it separate in it give different color lines. These lines are called spectrum. Line of different color are called spectrum. In the continuous spectrum, no separation between different lines are found. Now discontinuous spectrum or discontinuous line spectrum. When gases or vapor of chemical substances are heated in an electric arc or in a Bunsen flame, light is emitted. If the ray of this light is passed through a prism, a line spectrum is produced. The line arc separated from each other by dark space. So, when the vapor formed by the particular chemical pass through the prism, it gives the different color, but this time boundary are found between the color. The boundary are found to be of dark line. Dark boundary are found between different color. Each line in spectrum correspond to a particular wavelength, means that give the particular color. The line spectrum is also known as atomic spectrum. So remember this point, line spectrum also called atomic spectrum. The pattern of line in the spectra of an element is characteristic of that element and is different from spectra of all other elements. Here in this figure, these white lines are the spectrum of different color, and these boundary dark boundary are separation between different lines. Means in discontinuous or line spectrum, the spectrum are separated by dark color. Now, therefore, the line spectrum is also regards as the fingerprint of atom of a particular element. For example, sodium vapor gives two lines in the yellow region of the spectrum corresponding to wavelength 5890 angstrom unit and 5896 angstrom unit. Third one is band spectrum. It consists of distinct bright bands and is produced by an excited source of molecular state. Means when excited source in molecular state are present, then different bright bands are found to be produced. Spectra of molecular, for example, spectra of molecular hydrogen, carbon monoxide, ammonia, etc. are this type. Second is absorption spectrum. When white light having all the wavelength of visible region is passed through a medium and the transmitted light is dispersed by prism, a few dark lines or bands are obtained in the otherwise continuous spectrum. These dark lines or bands depend on the nature of absorbing media, and the spectrum is known as absorption spectrum. Absorption spectrum are same as the emission spectra. Like emission spectra, the absorption spectra may also be continuous line or band spectrum. So in this figure, the absorption spectrum are given. These are the absorption spectrum of different wavelength. Absorption spectrum contains less number of type of wavelength in the emergent light than that of incident light. Means number of absorption spectrum are found to be less as compared to incident light. Hydrogen spectrum. Next point is hydrogen spectrum. When an electric discharge is passed through hydrogen gas at low pressure, a bluish light is emitted. When a ray of this light, means ray of bluish light, is passed through a prism, a discontinuous line spectrum of several isolated sharp lines is obtained. The wavelength of various lines show that these lines lie in visible, ultraviolet and infrared regions. All these lines observed in the hydrogen spectrum can be classified into 6 series. These series are Lyman series, Balmer series, Paschen series, Brackett series, Pfund series and Humphrey series. Discoverer, according to the name of series, appearing in the region. Lyman series appear in ultraviolet region. Balmer series means the group of spectrum. So here Balmer series of spectrum appear in visual region Parsons series in the infrared region, Brackett series also infrared region, Piffin series also infrared region, and Humphrey series for infrared region. Ritz presented a mathematical formula to find the wavelength of various hydrogen lines. Means to find out spectrum, we may find out the wave number, that is nu bar is equal to 1 upon lambda, that will be equal to nu upon c is equal to r 1 upon ax square minus 1 upon y square. So here r is universal constant known as Rydberg constant, which value is 109678 per centimeter. X and y are integers such that y is greater than x, means x is less than y, means x related to lower orbit and y related to higher orbit. For a given spectral series, x remain constant while y varies from line to line in the same series. So here, if we take the different spectrum and we indicate this one as it is x, it is y, then here value we may take at the place of x and 1 and y at the place of y and 2. So always value of x is found to be less than value of y, means value of y is found to be greater than x. The value of x is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the Lyman series, Balmer series, Parsons series, Brackett series and Piffin series. So here value of x for Lyman series, value of x is found to be 1. For Balmer series, it is found to be 2. For Brackett series, it is found to be 3. Parsons series 4 and Piffin series 5. Here these are the Lyman series. So if we want to take the value of x, so value of x for Lyman series, value of x for Lyman series 1, Balmer series 2, Parsons series 3, for Parsons series 3, remember, for Brackett series 4, for Piffin series 5 and so on and so forth. And value of y always found to be more, the value more than contained by this series, means for Lyman series value of x is 1, so y may be 2, 3, 4, 5. For Balmer series value of x is 2, so y may be 3, 4, 5, 6 etc. For Parsons series value of x is 3, therefore y may be 4, 5, 6 and so on. For Brackett series value of x is 4, so y may be 5, 6, 7, 5, 6 and so on. For Piffin series value of x is 5, so y value may be 6, 7 and so on. Here one graph is given, one figure is given. In this figure, in this lower line wavelength value is given and upper line color is given. So here at 6583 the color is found to be red. For 4861 it is found to be blue green color. For 4340 it is indigo color, and violet color at 4102 violet color is found. Now series limit. Last line of spectrum is called the series limit. So suppose these are the spectrum. and this is the last spectrum. So it is the series limit. So last line is also called the line of shortest wavelength and highest energy. The we know that 1 upon lambda, that is wave number, is equal to rz square in bracket 1 upon n1 square minus 1 upon n2 square. So here value of n1 is less than the value of n2. So at the place of n1 we may write nf, means final. At the place of n2 we may write ni, means initial. Suppose there are different spectral line. It is first line, it is second, third, fourth, and so on. So here first is n1, second is n2, third is n3, and so on and so forth. So suppose the electron jump from third energy level to first energy level, means third energy to the Lyman series. So here n1 value will be equal to 1 and n2 value will be equal to 3, because electron start to move from the third energy level to the first energy level. Here if the n2 value is found to be infinite, means electron drop from, means just move from infinite cell to the any other cell. At that time n2 value is equal to infinite. In this condition we may write the above formula, means this formula, as 1 upon lambda is equal to rz square upon n1 square. For n1 is equal to 1, where n1 is equal to 1, so 1 for Lyman, n1 is equal to 2 for Balmer, n1 is equal to 3 for Paschen, limit, and so on so forth. Wavelength of first line, that is line of longest wavelength and shortest energy, may be calculated as. So here 1 upon lambda is equal to rz square in bracket 1 upon n1 square minus 1 upon n1 plus 1 square. First line is line of longest wavelength and shortest energy, and last line is line of smallest wavelength and value, maximum value energy related, means when the last line is found to be present, at that time wavelength is found to be minimum and energy is found to be maximum. Counting the number of lines in a transition. Transition means when electron move from one energy level to the next energy level. That may be lower energy level to the higher energy level, or higher energy level to the lower energy level, is known as transition. Let the electron be de-excited. De-excited means electron move from higher energy level to the lower energy level, from sixth cell to third cell. Then its number of line in the spectrum may be counted as. So in this figure we may count the lines when the electron just jump from the sixth energy level to the third energy level. So electron may be jump from sixth to the third energy level, maybe fifth to third, maybe fourth to three, may be possible sixth to the fourth, may be possible fifth to the fourth, may be possible sixth to the fifth. So if we count the lines, then it is found to be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So mathematically we may write, we may calculate as mathematical formula for number of lines is equal to n2 minus n1 in next bracket n2 minus n1 plus 1 is equal to upon 6. So for this question, electron migrate from sixth energy level to the third energy level. So we may find out number of lines is equal to n2 minus n1. So here n2 value is 6 minus n1 value is 3 in one bracket, next bracket n2 minus n1, 6 minus 3 plus 1 upon 2. So if we solve, then it is found to be 6 minus 3, it is 3 into, here 6 minus 3, that will be 3 plus 1, it will be 4 upon 2, means 3 into 4 upon 2. So it will be 12 upon 2 is equal to 6 line. Means when electron migrate from, means de-excited, electron de-excited, in that condition electron jump from 6th energy level to 3rd energy level. So at that time we get the total lines that is equal to 6. Now you have to solve some questions. First question is, calculate the frequency of an X-ray having a wavelength of 1.5 into 10 power minus 10 meter. Here you have to find out frequency. Class, as you already know that frequency, that is number of oscillation or number of vibration in 1 second, that is called frequency. It is denoted by nu. So nu is inversely proportional to lambda, or we may write nu is equal to c by lambda. Here c is constant known as velocity of light. So by this formula we may calculate value of velocity of light 3 into 10 power 8, and lambda value is given 1.5 into 10 power minus 10 meter. So on solving we will get the value 2 into 10 power 18 hertz. Now next question, calculate the energy of 1 mole quanta of radiation whose frequency is 5 into 10 power 10 per second. So here we have to calculate the energy of 1 mole quanta of radiation. So 1 mole, that is 1 Avogadro number, that is 6.023 into 10 power 23. And we know that energy E for one particle, energy is found to be equal to H nu, but for 1 mole it will be N H nu. So N is Avogadro number, that is for 1 mole. So N value 1 mole, so at the place of 1 mole 1 mole means 1 Avogadro, that is 6.023 into 10 power 23. H value, that is Planck constant, you already know, 6.626. We may write 6.63 into 10 power minus 34 joule second. And nu value means frequency is given in the question 5 into 10 power 10. So on solving it will be 19.95 joule per mole. So energy of 1 mole quanta of radiation which frequency is 5 into about 10 per second is 19.95 joule per mole. Now next question, compare the energies of two radiations, one with lambda 6000 angstrom unit and next is of 3000 angstrom unit. So here we have to compare. So let the wavelength lambda is equal to 6000, it is E1 and related to E1 energy, and wavelength 3000 related to E2 energy. Then we may write E1 upon E2, and we know that in this question wavelength is given. So we know that E energy is equal to EHc upon lambda. So at the place of first one we may write lambda 1, and the place of second one we may write E means E2 is equal to EHc upon lambda 2, and then we may compare these energy. So here E1 upon E2 is equal to Sc upon lambda 1 upon E2. At the place of E2 we may write Sc upon lambda 2. So on solving this, Hc will be cancelled. Therefore we will find only E1 is equal to 1 upon lambda 1 upon 1 upon lambda 2. So on solving, it will be E1 upon E2 will be lambda 2 upon lambda 1. So lambda 2 value is 3000 angstrom unit and lambda 1 6000 angstrom unit. So on solving it will be 1 by 2, that is 0.5. 1 by 2. Next question, calculate the frequency and wave number of a radiation with wavelength 480 nanometer. So here we have to calculate two things, frequency and wave number. So, and here wavelength lambda is given. As we know that frequency nu is equal to c by lambda. So by this formula we may calculate frequency, and to find out wave number we may apply the formula wave number nu bar is equal to found v1 upon lambda. So from this formula we may calculate wave number, and by nu is equal to c by lambda we may calculate frequency. So here I know c, that is velocity of light, which value is found to be 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. So if we want to calculate the frequency, then we have to implement the formula c nu is equal to c by lambda. So on putting the value c, that is velocity of light, that is found to be equal to 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second, and lambda which is given 480 nanometers. So it will be 480 into 10 to power minus 9 meter. So on solving it will be 6.25 into 10 power 14 per second. At the place of per second we may write hertz also. At the place of per second we may write hertz also. So frequency nu is equal to 6.25 into 10 power 14 hertz. Now second part of this question, we have to calculate wave number. As we know that wave number is just reciprocal of wavelength. So wave number nu bar is equal to 1 upon lambda. So lambda value given 480 nanometer, that is 480 into 10 power minus 9 meter. So on solving it will be 2.08 into 10 power 6 per meter. Next question, calculate the energy associated with a photon of light having a wavelength of 6000. Here S, that is Planck constant value given 6.624 into 10 to the power minus 27 arc second. In this question we have to find out energy associated with the photon having wavelength. So here energy, we have to find energy E, and in the question it is given wavelength lambda. So we have to keep such formula to find the answer which must have wavelength. So we know that energy is equal to Hc upon lambda. So by this formula we may find the answer of this question, means energy. So H value given in the question, and you already know C, that is velocity of light 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Lambda value is given 6000 angstrom unit, means 6000 into 10 to the power minus 10 meter. So if we implement the formula to find out energy E is equal to h nu, and nu you know h nu, and in nu you know that c by lambda. So it will be energy E is equal to Hc upon lambda. So if we put the value of h given in the question 6.624 into 10 power minus 27 arc second. C, that is velocity of light, you already know, 3 into 10 power 8 meter, but 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. But here CGS unit is given for the Planck constant arc seconds. Therefore, we have to take the CGS unit. So in that condition, velocity of light at the place of 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second, we have to take 3 into uh, centimeter per second. So we have to write this one 3 into 10 power 10 centimeter per second. So here upon lambda value is given in the question. Lambda value is given 6000 angstrom unit. So you may write 6000 into 10 power minus 10 meter, or we may write 6 into 10 to the power minus 7 meter. So meter, but here arc second is given, so you have to convert this one into, at the place of meter we have to convert into centimeter. So it will be 6 into, at the place of lambda we have to write 6 into 10 to the power minus 5 centimeter. So on solving it will be 3.312 into 10 power minus 12 arg. So energy will be 3.312 into 10 power minus 12 arg. Now next question is, which one has a higher energy? A photon of violet light with wavelength 4000 angstrom unit, or a photon of red light with wavelength 7000 angstrom unit. So you can guess the answer from this question also, because you know that frequency nu is inversely proportional to lambda, and energy E is directly proportional to nu, means frequency. So the wavelength which have the, here nu is inversely proportional to lambda, and energy directly proportional to frequency, that is nu. So from this question we may write energy is inversely proportional to wavelength, means the wavelength which have more value will have the less energy, and the wavelength which have the less value will have the more energy. By this one you also can guess, or you may implement the formula to find the correct value. So here we know that energy is equal to h nu. Since in the question wavelengths are given, therefore we have to take, at the place of nu we have to take c by lambda. So E is equal to sc by lambda. So for both one we may calculate the numerical value for energy. So for first one, for violet color wavelength is given 4000. So for violet color 4000 angstrom unit, it is the wavelength. So that will be equal to 4000 into 10 power minus 10 meter. So energy related to the violet light E is equal to sc upon lambda. So here h value Planck constant 6.62 into 10 power minus 34 joule second. C value 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second upon lambda, that is given 4000 angstrom unit, that is 4 into 10 power minus 7 meter. So on solving it will be 4.96 into 10 power minus 19 joule. So for energy for violet color will be 4.96 into 10 power minus 19 joule. Similarly, we may also find out energy for red color. So lambda for red color, wavelength for red color given in the question, that is 7000 angstrom unit. So it will be 7000 into 10 power 7000 into 10 power 10 minus 10 meter, or we may write 7 into 10 power minus 7 meter. So on solving, on putting the value, E is equal to Sc by lambda. So yes, H value, that is Planck constant, 6.62 into 10 power minus 34 joule second. C value is 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second, and lambda value is given 7000 angstrom unit, that is 7000 into 10 power minus 10 meters. So on solving, it will be 2.83 into 10 power minus 19. So if we compare the energy of violet light and red light, the energy of violet light is more, that is 4 into 4.96 into 10 power minus 19 joule, and for the red light it is 2.83 into 10 power minus 19 joule. Therefore, photon of violet light has higher energy as compared to the photon of red light. Now next question, what is the ratio between the energies of two radiations, one with a wavelength 6000 angstrom unit and other is 2000? This type of question is already solved. So here we have to calculate the compare the energy. So for first one, means for wavelength, that is 6000 angstrom unit, if we take the energy E1, and for 2000 angstrom unit, if we take the energy is E2. So at that time, E1 upon E2 is equal to Sc upon lambda 1 upon Sc upon lambda 2. So on solving, Sc will be cut. So E1 upon E2 will be lambda 2 upon lambda 1. So lambda 2 here 2000 angstrom unit and lambda 1 is 6000. So on putting value 2000 upon 6000, so it will be 1 by 3. So ratio of the energies related to the wavelength 6000 and 4000 angstrom unit will be 1 by 3, means 1 upon 3. Now next question, calculate the wavelength, wave number and frequency of a photon having an energy equal to 3 electron volt. Energy value is given 3 electron volt, and you know that 1 electron volt is equal to 1.6, 1 electron volt is equal to 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 12 erg. So we may find the things, that is wavelength, wave number and frequency. So first of all, frequency, as we know that E is equal to h nu. E is given, frequency you have to calculate, and here h value is given in the question. So frequency nu will be equal to E upon h. E value is given, that is E value is given 3 electron volt. So we have to convert into erg. So that will be 1 electron volt will be uh, equal to 1.602 into 10 minus 12 erg. Therefore at the place of E we have to write 3 into 1.602 into 10 minus 12 upon h value given in the question 6.62 into 10 power minus 27. So on solving, it will be 7.26 into 10 power 14 per second, or we may write this one also as 6.26 into 10 power 14 hertz. Now second thing, we have to calculate wavelength also. So wavelength, we know that c by nu. So c value, you know, velocity of light 3 into 10 power 10 meter per second, 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second, but here cs unit we have to take. So it will be 3 into 10 power 10 centimeter per second, and nu, that is given 7.26. We just calculated 7.26 into 10 power 14 per second. So here on solving, it will be 4.132 into 10 power minus 5 centimeter. Now third point of this question, we have to find a wave number. As you know that wave number nu bar is equal to 1 upon lambda. So nu bar will be 1 upon lambda value. We just calculated 4.132 into 10 power minus 5 centimeter. So on solving, it will be 2.42 into 10 power 4 per centimeter. Now next question, is calculate the energy in kilocalorie per mole of the photons of an electromagnetic radiation of wavelength 7600 angstrom per minute. So class, remember that in this question we have to not only find out the energy of one photon, we have to find out the energy of one mole of the photon. So 1 mole of the photon means 1 mole means 6.023 into 10 power 23 photon. So we may find out energy E. You know that energy E is equal to H C upon lambda. But for 1 mole photon, so we have to take N. N is the Avogadro number, which value we have to find. 1 Avogadro number means 6.023 into 10 power 23. So if we put the value, then we may find the answer. So here nu C by lambda. So we will find out frequency and then we may put the value, or directly we may put the value, answer will be same. So energy of one photon h nu on solving 2.61 into the power minus 12 erg, but energy of one mole of photon, so we have to multiply by 6.02 into 10 power 23 in this number, so that will be 15.71 into 10 power 11 erg. So energy of one mole of photon in kilocalorie, we have to find this value, so it will be 15.71 into 10 power 11 upon 4.185 into 10 power 10, because 1 kilo calorie is equal to 4.185 into 10 power 10 erg. So it will be equal to 37.538 kilocalorie per mole. Now next question, find the number of quanta of radiation of frequency 4.67 into 10 power 13 per second that must be absorbed in order to melt 5 gram of ice. The energy required to melt 1 gram of ice is 333 joule. So energy required to 5 mole, for 1 mole energy to melt 1 mole of ice, energy 333 joule. Therefore for 5 mole, so it will be 5 into 333, so it will be 1665 joule. Energy associated to one quanta, that quantum, that is h nu, you already know. So on putting the value, h value 6.62 into 10 power minus 34 joule second. Nu value is given in the question 4.67 into 10 power 13 per second. So on solving it will be 30.91 into 10 power minus 21 joule. Number of quanta required to melt 5 gram of ice. So to find out number of quanta, we have to divide by the energy associated with h nu in 1665. So 1665 upon 30.91 into 10 power minus 21. So that on solving will be equal to 53.8 into 10 power 21. That will be equal to, we may also write in scientific notation, that is 5.38 into 10 power 22. So this 5.38 into 10 power 22 quanta will be number of quanta will be required to 5 gram of ice. Now class, you have to try to solve these questions. There are total 6 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions are given. First question, calculate the wavelength corresponding to the frequency of 98.7 megahertz. Second one, calculate the wave number of radiation having frequency 4 into 10 power 14 hertz. Third question, calculate the value of Einstein when the frequency of a photon is 10 power 10 kilohertz. Next question is, at the closest approach, the distance between Mars and Earth is found to be 58 million kilometers. When the two planets are this nearest distance, how long would it take to send a radio message from a space probe from Mars to Earth? Next question, 3 into 10 power 18 photons of certain light radiation are found to produce 1.5 joule of energy. Calculate the wavelength of light radiation. Next question, uh, a near ultraviolet photon of wavelength 300 nanometer is absorbed by a gas and then re-emitted as two photon. One photon of red light with wavelength 760 nanometer. What would be the wavelength of second photon? So class, you have to try to solve this question. If you have any problem, you may ask. Thank you.